super special place. The country itself is beautiful. Obviously we're at Fuji, we've got the mountain, which we can actually see today. A lot of the times you can't see because it's clouded over. So the scenery is spectacular. But I think for me, the biggest thing is the people, you know, everyone's so courteous, and I think you'll find race day, there's a lot of, like, a big fan base here, a lot of enthusiastic people, and yeah, it's just fantastic to be here in amongst the culture.
This has been like a dream come true trip for me. I've always wanted to visit Japan. I mean, since I was a young boy racing motorcycles, I raced Japanese dirt bikes my whole life, and so I've always really loved and had an admiration for the country. And then the car culture, I mean, man, this is probably one of the greatest car cultures in the entire world. So,
you know, it's one of those tracks that you played on Gran Turismo when you were a kid, so you're like, hey, I understand this, I got this. As soon as you kind of get in the car, you realize it is not like what you experienced in Gran Turismo all those years ago.
It's such long radius corners with such a late apex. The car balance has to be right on point just to be able to get that final rotation, as well as being patient. Patient is key here on this track. You cannot force it, so very challenging. I would say it's for sure one of the most tricky last sectors of the track.
We had a strong Le Mans. We came to Kota, you know, not really knowing where we would be. We made some fairly big changes, and it's been pretty positive. So, you know, we're looking to try and fight for the podium, because that's, you know, coming P6, that's definitely the target, is to come, you know, top 3. And I think we've got all the chance here.
We're working very hard to get onto the podium again and to get into the top position. We want to win, and that's our target.
Outright pace here may be a little bit difficult, just given the characteristics of the track. If we can go out and just be smart, I think right away you're in the conversation for a top 5, and then from there anything can happen. Tire wear was going to be a big issue here, so the plan was really much to kind of save the tires at the beginning so that we can do, you know, 2 stints on the right sides, knowing that we had to kind of nurse those tires. And but I think we can look at the positives. At the end of the race, Ben was really quite quick. When I was in the car, we were able to be very consistent even with the heat. So we're getting to a point where we can manage the car and manage the potential, and hopefully we can be in a good spot for Bahrain.
Won't to forget for us, unfortunately, but we'll keep on fighting, we'll keep on working, and we're looking forward to Bahrain. It's a new chance for us, and we'll try to go flat out there and move on forward.